Oh. All right. Situated here, and for a little bit of a grind. I think I'm gonna work on more Amaka's research. 20 quests away from another prismatic egg, and if we do 40 after that, we get both a prismatic egg and another perfect cube from the same quest, which is kind of nuts. We got like days to get it done, so nothing else to really push for right this second either. Hey Tina, I'm doing good. My day is not quite going as planned. My internet was down for 4 hours this morning. So, slow start to the day. I was going to stream earlier and then kind of enjoy the day because it's actually really nice weather out this week. I was going to go outside and do some stuff, but it kind of got reversed. I did a little bit outside, but it was still a little cool this morning. So now we're here grinding away for a little bit. Hey, you were hatching all night? Did you get anything good? I actually hatched something good last night. Surprisingly, which is, it's been like 3 or 4 nights minimum since I hatched anything reasonable. But I got a pot of gold last night. How I ended up with this pot of gold that's following me around. You got 2 Cerberuses and Magma Cubes. Was any of it an upgrade for you? Cerberuses? Stats? Are you asking about the stats on the pot of gold? Oh, I didn't realize this on my quest. Paying attention. Gotta go fish. This quest is a lot of pet catching, a lot of fishing, which is a bit unfortunate. Somehow hatched a phoenix. Phoenix is good. You'll get phoenixes. Phoenix is like the most obtainable, like, good pet, in my opinion. Like you can see, I hatch a good amount. Like I have 248,000 eggs hatched, but I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 phoenixes here, and I've given some away and whatnot. I've probably hatched in total like 20 or 30 phoenixes. Over 250,000 eggs. But I have the game pass for double egg luck, so there is that. If our king slime's up. The oh, you asked about the stats on the pot of gold. I can show them after this. It is between like a Hyperwave Kitten and Sentinel. It's not as good as Sentinel, it's better than Hyperwave Kitten. You got the red UFO, it looks sick. That sounds awesome. I kind of want to get some more UFOs too. I'm like torn as to what to do. I want to do this quest chain. I want to farm more bosses and minigames for more UFOs. Like, I don't know. So much to do. It's good though because it gives me different things to do. So like right now, when I'm just getting started for the day, we'll work on this quest line because this quest line is quite boring. And then when we get past like the point of like I'm getting bored, then I'll start like farming more mini games and stuff. I can actually start doing the dig site again because I don't need Hyperwave Kittens anymore. Once I get myself one more Universal Sentinel to replace this Infernal Revenant, my whole team will be better than Hyperwave Kittens. And I've got a Universal Sentinel on the way for my alt, so I just gotta finish the quest line on my alt. I want to see what the red one looks like. I want to know what all the colors are. I've seen like a blue one, I think, but I don't have it, obviously. I have the orange one. I want to know what other colors. So apparently there's red. Wonder what else is out there. Alright, my alt is officially on just starting quest 28. We have 28, 29, and 30. I'll have my last pet for this. And it's going to be extremely hard for me to get upgrades after that. You can't join tomorrow? It's all good. No big deal. I appreciate everyone that stops by when they stop by, but like, I just do this for fun. Can stop by, that's cool, and if not, it's no big deal. What were we working on? Oh, we were working on this quest. I think I got a fish here. 195 fish here. This is like a lot of fishing. Holy. Gotta catch, excuse me, 195 of any fish in the grotto. Then we're catching 78 commons and dusty and 23 epics and mellow. At least in Mellow Meadows, the epic has a higher epic rate than anywhere else. Good. Hey, how's it going, man? To be honest with you, I haven't been keeping up with the likes codes, so I don't know. A quest 1 to 15 hard for the secret. I would say none of the quests are hard. They're just all time consuming. On average, I would expect to spend close to an hour on every quest. Some quests will be more, there are a couple that are really fast. But in general, like an hour per quest for the entire quest chain. The first half of the quest chain is, in my opinion, a little bit harder. Well, the first 10 are like a little bit harder, and the reason that I say that is not because they take more time or anything. Quest 9 takes the most time, for the record, but it's not because they take more time. It's the fact that quests 1 through 10, there's a lot of like different parts to the quest. So it'll be like go fish in this area for 5 minutes, go fish in this area for 5 minutes, go fish in this area. You got to keep moving your character around. Once you get to like the second half of it, like the second half fishings, you can basically just go to one zone and just turn on AFK autofish, come back in like 2-3 hours, and you're done for sure. And you move on to the next quest. So the second half is easier to AFK than the first half, in my opinion. Try to stay for at least 3 hours. Well, I appreciate that. It's very kind. Only stay if you're enjoying yourself, though. Now, this is not the most exciting content in the world. We're doing this for having that one, well, technically we'll have 2 extra perfect cubes compared to most players, which is going to be really nice if we ever see something super rare spawn in. Yeah, so it's 200 rare fish in magma. That's rough, and then you got to do 150 rare fish in Gloomy Grotto. Those two combined on quest 9 is what makes it so long. Being very, very held back by trading. You're really bad at trading and cannot make good deals. By the way, can you see my team now? Yeah, I can show my team here in just a minute. I think so. Trading has a bit of a flaw in this game, so to speak, and that's the fact that unless you have a low serial of something, it's going to be really hard for you to ever trade for an upgrade, just because you're only trading pets. So unless your serial number on something is lower and someone wants your serial number, it's hard for you to take a bunch of bad pets and trade for a good pet. Like, you can trade rare pets, really rare pets, for a better pet, but like chances are you don't have a lot of rare pets either. So I have the same problem. Like right now, once I get my Universal Sentinel from my other alt later this afternoon, I basically will not be able to trade to upgrade my team. Nothing I have would ever be worth something I want to trade for. It's unfortunate. But it's kind of just the way it works by keeping it to pets only trading. But if it was something other than like pets only trading, like say you traded for gems, then that causes its own problems, right? Because like someone like me can farm gems really, really quickly compared to a lot of other players. Plus people can just buy gems from the shop. They'd have to take gems out of the shop. You can't turn your secret shiny 50 cherries. So unlucky. Yeah, it's unfortunate. You'll get it though. One of these cherries will get it. Keep farming cherries. Just got Hyperwave Kitten. Can confirm there's 2,500 now. Yeah. That's believable. I forget what my 2 numbers are, but one of my actually I can see it right here. My 1 Hyperwave Kitten is 1633, and I've had that for days now. Broad questline worth it? I mean, it might be. I don't know. It's probably not the. It's how to put this. It's probably not like super inefficient. Like if you're just going through the quests, you get rewards for it. Some of the quest rewards are pretty good. You probably can get some of the rarer stuff along the way too. Like there's probably a quest in there where it gives you like a prismatic scroll or something like super rare. Hard to say for sure because I haven't done the whole quest line, but the quests in general don't give awful rewards. They're just very boring, and some of them take a little while. And I have no idea about the pet. I don't think anyone's, to my knowledge, I haven't seen anyone with the pet yet. There are probably people that are close if they haven't though, because people are assuming it has like it's a secret and it has a serial number. People will definitely want low serials. I'll show my team. Hopefully it'll be around for a minute. I'll show it as soon as I'm done fishing up the last bit of this fish here. When we go to switch zones. You get the prismatic egg from number 100. Yeah, you'll get a prismatic egg every, what, 50 quests out of the quest line there? That part's good. It is a bummer that you can't get the Fallen Angel shiny, though. So far, I feel like I've had pretty reasonable luck with cherries. I haven't gotten super unlucky. I haven't gotten super lucky for the most part. Alright, only like 25 more fish to go. Wonder what quest event's going on. I wasn't paying attention. Yes, I've gotten the first perfect cube from the Infinite quest line. I have 3 perfect cubes right now. By the way, for anyone that has perfect cubes, make sure you're very careful when you capture stuff. You don't accidentally use your perfect cube when you don't want to. Alright, don't remember who asked about my team earlier, but this is my current setup on my team. Got my shiny robot still. Got 2 universal sentinels. Got a lot of gold now that we hatched last night. Got lucky on that. Hyperwave kitten. Another Hyperwave kitten. And an Infernal Revenant. And this Infernal Revenant's going to be a universal sentinel later today. Where are we going now? We are going to the dunes. We got a prismatic hoverboard also, finally, so we're just riding that around for a little bit. I think the only mount that I'm still missing, like just the normal version of now, is the rocket thing from Dig Site. I have no idea how many. Oh, I can look, can I? Actually, never mind. That's probably here. 35. Killed 35 prismatic slimes. I don't kill a lot of enemies. I basically just kill mutant slimes when I need more scrolls. That's about it. Like, I don't really need coin. The main reason you kill is either to get materials from mutant slimes or to get coin, but I've got like almost 600 billion coins, so yeah, I keep hearing people say that the prismatic hoverboard's like an insanely rare drop, but I don't know. I don't know where everyone gets their numbers from. Like, I don't know if it wasn't said by a dev, then I'm not sure I believe it. With the amount of people that have prismatic hoverboards and how rare prismatic slimes are, I have a hard time believing that they're as rare a drop as people think they are. You can get void cherries from the cherry shrine as well, rarely. But mostly you'll just get them from the merchant. Have I ever caught a secret? No, I've seen 2 secrets spawn in the entire time I played. One was one I was AFK for. That was a cyber kitten. And then the other one was one of the common dog ones that's spawning now during the event. I tried to catch that one, but didn't catch it, obviously. Yeah, it does make sense. I didn't think about the fact that the slime has multiple drops. I always have luck potion running like 100% of the time. I don't know if that, I think that just applies to bosses though. I don't think that applies to mobs. It still has multiple drops either way. Cuz there's literally the boost in, what is it, the frosty area, where it gives you like plus to enemy drops or whatever. You're just waiting to get your quest done. Yeah, it's a lot of waiting around for some of the quests right now. I'm excited to see what they do with quests going forward. Obviously the just long AFK quests weren't it, but they knew that. Oh, it does apply to mobs? Nice. I don't really pay attention, I just always have it up. $300 subs? That's cool. Went from 200 to 300 in 1 week. Kind of crazy. I did read that. So one thing I've started doing in the morning when I get up is I I go into the Discord and I look to see if Isaac said anything, because he gives some of the best like leak info. So I look through the Discord and see what he said overnight, because usually he talks in the Discord, but usually it's like either really late at night and I'll be like watching a movie or something instead, or like I may have already gone to bed sometimes. So I try to catch back up in the morning. But I saw him say that the quests were going to be like playing mini games, which at least that's something active, right? Like you're not just AFK. I use 3 pets with Lifesteal 5 so that I can AFK anything I want to. Even if I was free to play, I would do the same thing. I would have 3 pets with Lifesteal 5. I just value Lifesteal way too much. The ability to not pay attention, not have to dodge, just kind of chill, hang out, it's way more valuable to me than doing a little bit extra damage. Like, I'm pretty sure if I switched all of my lifesteals to Fatal 5, we could probably see like 1.5 million damage crits. But like, although that's flashy, it's also very annoying for me to have to play it like that. I'm not sure exactly when Update 2 is coming. I'm hoping this weekend. I haven't seen any more discussion on whether it's coming this weekend or not. Not since like last weekend. 3 or 4 days ago was the last time I saw anything mentioned about it. Need to make sure I'm killing Kraken a little more often, because I need some gems still. I want to get the last ticket slot so we can have 10 tickets. I just need like 35,000 more gems. Yeah, it should be coming this weekend. Like, I just always try to err on the side of caution. Like, I don't want to say for sure it's coming this weekend because, you know, what if they run into some sort of problems and some bugs or something in something they're working on and they can't get it out this weekend? You know, you never know what might come up. But I'm pretty sure their plan is to have it out this week. Fish left. Sea champion? Yeah, the serial number is really high. Is by far the most common secret out there. All the people that have like alts and things like that, they do a lot of fishing. I think they might just fish. Like everybody's alt has one. And it's like the easiest to obtain secret for a lot of new players and stuff, so most new players go for it quick. I mean, you see how much I play the game and like how much I put into it, and I still got serial number 26,000, so don't feel bad. One thing I've learned from the first 2 weeks of playing this game, though, is that if I have the opportunity to push for a low serial number on something, I probably should in the future. Because a low serial number on a pet is just way more valuable in trading than anything else, apparently. I don't get it because I'm not a person that cares about the serial number, but it just seems to be the king of all trades. You know, you just want low serial number, apparently. I mean, I kind of knew that, but I didn't know it was going to be as bad as it is. I think it's base damage 750. I have... Yeah, it's base damage 750. It's not that much better than like a Phoenix, for example. Like I was fine just using Phoenixes. Hey Blaze, how's it going? I gotta catch 23 epics. Oh yeah, never trade anything in any of these games to someone without something in return. Like, you should never do a trade for something on here for something else, or, you know, never trade it to someone, like, they'll go, oh, I'll make it shiny for you if you just give it to me. Like, never trade your pets away with nothing in return. Like, whatever you get in return needs to be equivalent or higher value than what you trade. Otherwise, it's probably a scam. Like if something seems too good to be true, it's probably a scam, and that goes for like everything in life. Should be extremely skeptical if something seems really, really good. Like on the trading, when I was trying to trade for my hyper kittens, I had people trying to send me like malware links and stuff like that and trade and whatnot. It's like you just don't click on any of it. The second someone sends me a link in a DM, I just close the DM and ignore the user. I have actually not a full secret team. I have one legendary pet still, but it's close. I'm almost at kind of where my cap's gonna be for now. It's gonna be extremely hard for me to get upgrades after today. Like the right now, as the game is in its current state, I believe, let me do the math on this real quick. So if you had 7 profits, which would be like your top tier team, like as good as it could possibly be, you would have 189,000 damage. Basically 189,000 base damage is your absolute as high as it can go right now. So the fact that I'm going to be over 140 by the end of the day, it's just really hard to go any higher. I don't think I'll ever get my hands on even one profit, let alone multiple. I have no life. How's it going, man? Yeah, I missed your message earlier. You're on number 9, Strange Request. Yeah, it's not the hardest, it's just the slowest one. The fishing in Magma takes forever, and the fishing in Gloomy takes forever, and you, on top of that, you still have to go to Dusty and fish for a little bit. It's just the longest quest of them all. Quests 19 and 20 are also pretty long fishing wise, so you know they're not much better, but the nice thing about 19 and 20 is they can be done, you just go to Mellow Meadows and you fish the entire time in one zone. So it's easier to just like AFK. You can like AFK run to the store, you can AFK and watch a movie, like that sort of stuff. With the number 9, you need to like AFK for an hour, come back, move your character, AFK another hour, move. Like you just have to move to a couple zones, which makes it more annoying. Not getting very lucky with these epics here. This is only quest number 62. I'm worried they're gonna scale even harder when we get to like quest 100. And end up being like hours of fishing for a quest. One nice thing about doing the research, and one of the reasons that I decided, I wasn't sure if I was going to focus on this or not, but the thing that pushed me over the edge of doing it is by focusing research, we're periodically able to upgrade a bounty quest or like complete a bounty quest, and we're periodically able to complete sailor quests. Because sometimes our research will have us fishing, for example, in Dusty Dunes, or we might have to catch common pets for a bounty or whatever. So we're like kind of working on, we're hard focusing this one quest line, but yet we're kind of getting some other quests done in the background without going out of our way. On the Sentinel 5 quest, do you think you could get the pet till the end of the event? How much? I think you should be fine. So if you're on Sentinel 5 already, you only got to get to Sentinel 15. Sentinel 5 is long, like I said, so that's quest 20. You just want to be here in the meadows fishing for it. Once you get through that one, 21 through 24 are just very easy AFK pet catching quests. So 21 through 24 are maybe a half an hour to an hour at the absolute most each, and they're very easy. Like one, you can set up your auto AFK and it'll do the entire quest for you. 25 is almost the same, except the only difference is you need to catch 7 legendary pets. So you just need to make sure you get 7 legendaries. And then you're just on to the last, like, little home stretch, which is, you know, kill a bunch of enemies and defeat some bosses, and that's about it. Yeah, especially if you don't have Seafarer, it is wild. I don't know if you have any Seafarer pets or not. I had a full team of Seafarer 4 and a couple Seafarer 5s, and it still took me 2 hours to get it done. That was 2 hours for all 75 fish, mind you. But that's because of my Seafarer bonus, for sure. I did it on my alt that had no Seafarer, and it took like, I don't even know how long it took. I just went and left it AFK for like 6 hours and came back and it was done. You have to go to bed because of school tomorrow? Oh, I hope you have a good night. Oh, you're Tina. Gotcha, gotcha. I actually knew that because I've seen your. Now that you say that, I've seen the like you've been in game with me before. I didn't put it together till you said something though. Yeah, doing it on an alt is rough, but it's definitely worth it. Do I know about the super secret Leviathan and Silly Dog? Yeah, I've seen all this stuff about them. I still have yet to see an actual person post true and complete proof of it. So until I know for sure that it exists, I just take everything with a grain of salt. Like there's been a lot more proof about it, and there's a lot of stuff said about it. And even the devs have tweeted about it and stuff, but like until I see it in game from someone else, like it's not enough proof for me. Even that said, like even if it is in game, that means it's so rare that I'll probably unlikely have it in any near future. Like it's not like I can go hatch for it. I'm probably not gonna get it. Yeah, 1.85 fishing luck's rough for that one. I had basically 4%, 4 times. I mean, like 4% chance. My alt is getting closer to being done. Quest 28 now. I've got to kill one more king slime. And then I just got to defeat the 500 enemies, which is fine. I'll just go set them AFK at mutant slimes. Yeah, so I have the +3 pet equips, so it's all Seafarer 4 with like 2 Seafarer 5s or something like that gets you to 4. You definitely need the extra pet equips, I think, to get that high. Or a full like team of 4 Seafarer 5s maybe might do it. Are you talking about prismatic eggs? Like where should you open prismatic eggs? Yeah, you get 1 ticket per boss for each defeat. guaranteed. Are you just talking about regular eggs? I always open my eggs in the last area. I have a chance to hatch Fallen Angel, a chance to hatch Neon Robot, plus a chance to hatch any of the new secrets. You have the doggy? Congrats. Big congrats if it's an upgrade for you. You can't open any eggs in Pet Park? Pet Park won't allow it. You know what? Let's go kill some bosses. We'll come back and get the last 2 fish in a minute. Yeah, people have already tried opening pets or opening eggs in the pet park. Max damage on Pot of Gold pet? I'm not sure. I can tell you in a minute though. Hey, someone just hatched a secret Doggian game here. In our lobby that we're playing in. I have not hatched a secret dog yet. I hatched a Pot of Gold, which I'll take the Pot of Gold over the secret dog any day. Yeah, I'll show Pot of Gold after this. This is Pot of Gold, so max damage is 12,400. It's a little bit above a Hyperwave Kitten, which caps out at 11,200, and it's a bit below the Universal Sentinel that caps out at 13,200. It's just below the Sentinel. $800 damage below the Sentinel. Ooh, there's a boss rush event. Maybe we'll reset level 25 Kraken a little bit. I'd like to get some more UFOs. Be cool to have some to convert for... I have 4 UFOs right now. If I could get up to 9, I want to keep one of the original skins. If I could have 8 more to convert would be cool. Or just get a different color off the boss drop. To be honest with you, it's for how strong the Pot of Gold is, the odds of getting it aren't that high. Same with the Prophet. The Prophet is stronger than the Neon Robot, but yet you're more likely to hatch a Prophet than a Neon Robot. But they're also on a 1 week limited timer too, which is why I'm sure the odds are the way they are. But you have, for how rare it is, it has really good stats.